The intro of this first episode does not pay any relevancy towards the narrative of the first video, Cooking Without Money. So what we should have done differently, which we did in the next two, was create an intro that established the storyline so the audience would know what they were about to watch, instead of footage like this that was not really necessary and kind of just miscellaneous.
I think in this cut, you can see that this video was very shadowy. We had some difficulty with lighting, and maybe if we added more lights, it would have helped cut down the shadows, or possibly placing the cutting board somewhere where the light hits it and the shadow of my hand did not show. Yeah, and there was so much room for like creativity and captions and stuff here to like add more life and humor to the video, and I think we lacked a lot of that. And that's something we took into consideration going into our future videos.
In our second episode, Cooking Without a Stove, we started to experiment with on-screen text. I think that this idea was born after recognizing all of the dead space to the left of the shot. In this episode, it's strictly used to display the ingredients, but in our third episode, Cooking Without a Counter, we decided to use the text in order to enhance the humor. This episode also marked our departure from the overhead format that we tried to incorporate in the first episode. The monotony of the cooking process also led us to the idea to use 2 cameras rather than 1. It also became clear after compiling the footage that following a loose script during the cooking process would make it far less dry and much more entertaining, resulting in an overall better viewing experience.
I think this was our best example of really creating a storyline for the video that was easy to follow, and then executing really well as a team, because there were times where everyone else was out filming these shots and getting everything done, and then I was editing all of the cooking that we had done beforehand. So I think that just all the shots that everyone else took were really well done, and they gave me a lot of space to cut them down and edit them and then make them look really solid in post. So I think that's personally why this little bit of storytelling is my personal favorite.
Hey guys, Alina here. I got to edit the third video and really challenge myself to make this as close to YouTube quality video as possible. This meant dabbling in color grading and making quick, clean cuts with little to no empty airspace. I took a lot of inspiration from Danny Gonzalez, a YouTube commenter who employs a lot of quick jump cuts and fast effects to punctuate his jokes. Some of the effects inspired by him include...
They'll do.
The overarching audio quality and music choices were definitely the weakest part of my process. I typically pride myself in creating quality audio, but the background noise was just unavoidable.
Comes from probably Norway.
I also apparently have terrible taste in music. This got old very fast. I hope you enjoyed the video regardless. I'm not a funny person, but hopefully the video can speak for itself.